Welcome to MLC TV News Hour, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the Confluence State of Nigeria. I am JNG Abalagbubo. First, the headlines. ZULUM visits community destroyed by terrorists. Approves reconstruction of 500-unit houses. JAMB cautions tertiary institutions against change of courses for candidates. 2 ABBA KYARI co-defendants sentenced to 2 years jail term. And MAYWEATHER to face mixed martial arts fighter in September exhibition in Japan. Now the news in detail. The Borno State Governor Banagana Zulum paid a visit to Logumani, a community in Gala local government area of the state that had been razed by terrorists. During the visit, the governor approved the construction of 500 resettlement houses in Logumani to accommodate people displaced by terrorists in Borno. Logumani residents had been displaced as a result of the activities of Boko Haram insurgents for over 7 years. The governor, however, announced support for residents of Logumani to enable them to rebuild their homes destroyed by insurgents. Zulum further directed the State Rural Water Supply Agency to construct a new deep aquifer borehole that would address water needs of returning internally displaced persons. The governor at the visit interacted with residents of Logumani who were taking refuge in Dikwa town and discussed modalities of returning them back to their ancestral homes. Before Sunday's trip, Zulum had gone on a similar one to Kirawa town in Goza local government area on Saturday. In Kirawa, the governor supervised the resettlement of over 2,500 households. The Lagos State Deputy Governor Dr. Obafemi Hamzat has advised 2022 intending pilgrims to be good ambassadors of the state and country as they embark on the holy pilgrimage to Mecca, Saudi Arabia. According to a statement, Hamzat gave the advice while speaking at the one-day seminar and special prayers organized for the intending pilgrims by the Lagos State Pilgrims Welfare Board in Ikeja. He said they are ambassadors of Lagos State and Nigeria. When they get to the Holy Land, let them be of good conduct, understand the religion of Islam, and they should not fight, focus on the spiritual benefits they stand to gain from the pilgrimage. The State Commissioner for Home Affairs, Olarewaju Elegushi, stated that intending pilgrims across the state have been adequately enlightened on the exercise. Kogi State has emerged overall best among second-tier Nigerian erosion and watershed management projects. States made up of 7 states including Kano, Gombe, Delta, Sokoto, Oyo, Akwa Ibom, and Plateau states. The victory was announced at the valedictory ceremony of the Nigeria Erosion and Watershed Management Projects organized by the World Bank and Federal Ministry of Environment held at Sheraton Hotel, Abuja.
Best performance state team. And the winner is... Let's take commercial break.
Kogi State new map also clinched the first position in 23 states on the implementation of environmental and safeguard instruments and was also a runner-up in implementation of grievance redress mechanism and the implementation of catchment management plan. The highly elected project coordinator of Kogi New Map, Barrister Ladi Ahmed, Jato appreciated the Almighty God for the divine support. She also specially recognized and appreciated Governor Yahaya Bello for his unrelenting support to Kogi New Map while dedicating the award to God Almighty and the state governor. The Federal Ministry of Women Affairs has embarked on an environmental impact assessment to review its report on the child rights law in Lagos State. The Minister of Women Affairs, Pauline Talent, stated this during a meeting held with state directors of child development in Lagos to finalize the report drafted by GEOCODE Environmental Services for 6 Southwest states. Talin, who was represented by the Deputy Director, Girl Child Development, Musa, noted that the meeting was organized to document intervention activities carried out to promote the protection and participation rights of children in Lagos, Ogun, Ekiti, Ondo, Osun, and Oyo states who have passed the child rights law. She used the platform to appreciate the 6 states in the Southwest geopolitical region for not only passing the CRL, but also establishing family courts and other structures for effective implementation of the law in the best interest of the child. She added that Nigeria is obliged to take all legislative and administrative measures required for the implementation of the CRL. Lagos Waste Management Authority, LOMA, has reiterated its commitment to stamping out all forms of indiscriminate waste disposal in the state by collaborating with various stakeholders, especially community leaders. The Managing Director, CEO LOMA, Ibrahim Odumboni, made this known that the authority had improved on waste policing activities across various communities by strategically positioning personnel on ground to monitor the environment. He said the task of achieving a cleaner and livable environment is one that requires the involvement of all stakeholders. The Loma boss also charged Igondo Ikotun Local Council Development Area on community waste policing for clean and sustainable environments, while urging residents of the area to imbibe positive attitude change towards their surroundings. He stated that community waste policing would create employment opportunities for the youth in the council and would also forestall indiscriminate dumping of waste on roads, medians, and other unauthorized locations as the youths monitored identified black spots across the council area. Odumboni highlighted the environmental and economic benefits of recycling and waste separation at South. We go on a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board on Monday said the transfer of candidates from one program to another in any tertiary institution can only be effected with the consent of the candidate concerned. The JAMB registrar, Professor Ishak Oloyede, made this known in the bulletin he made available to journalists in Abuja. Oloyede stated that the warning was in line with the board's policy, which disallows tampering with the preferences for particular programs or courses as expressed by candidates unless he or she indicated otherwise. The bulletin read, the comments of the registrar were to clarify the call by some institutions that JAMB allowed them to transfer candidates from one program to another within the institution's caps at no extra charges to the students. The Nigeria Police Force wishes to state categorically that the Muhammadu Buhari estate situated at Agemowo, Badagry, Lagos State is the property of the Nigerian Police Cooperative multipurpose society, and by extension, the Nigerian police force. The estate is occupied by police officers who purchased the property under the police cooperative scheme, and their families are not armed men, as speculated in a viral video where a mischievous alarmist alleged that the estate has been invaded and dominated by armed men. In an attempt to launch an attack on Nigerians residents in Lagos State, it is unpatriotic and indeed saddening that the maker of the video, who seemed educated and ought to know the dangers of disinformation, hurriedly and maliciously created and circulated the piece of falsehood with a clear intent to cause unnecessary and avoidable panic. Members of the public are hereby advised to discountenance the video, as the claims are totally false and frivolous. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Akali Baba, had directed the Force Intelligence Bureau of the Nigerian Police Force and the Commissioner of Police in charge of the Lagos State, CP Abiodun Alabi, to commence discreet investigation into the video and possibly bring the originator to book, as the alarmist act is punishable under the law. Now on crime. A federal high court, Abuja, has convicted and sentenced 2 co-defendants in a suit filed by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) against suspended DCP ABBA KYARI over an alleged drug deal to 2 years imprisonment. Justice Emeka Nwite, in a judgment, said having admitted to committing the offense preferred against them in court 5, 6, and 7 by the NDLEA, Chibunna Umeibe and Emeka Ezenwane, who are 6th and 7th defendants, are hereby convicted accordingly. Justice Nwite thereafter sentenced them to 2 years imprisonment on each of counts 5, 6, and 7. He said the terms, which shall run concurrently, would commence from the day the defendants were arrested by the NDLEA. A combined team of the Nigerian Police Force Operation Puff Adder and that of the Nigerian Army's Operation Thunder Strike has foiled a kidnap attempt by suspected bandits along the Abuja-Kaduna highway. The security team also killed one of the bandits terrorizing travelers along the highway. The police public relations officer in the state, DSP Mohammed Jalige, who disclosed this in a statement, said the bandits were intercepted at the area where an exchange of fire ensued. The encounter, he said, forced the bandits to retreat into the forest with gun wounds, while one bandit was neutralized by the gallant troops. Jalige also said upon the search of the general area, an AK-47 rifle and 9 bandits' operational motorcycles were recovered. He said the dividend of the renewed vigor and purposeful synergy between the police and the military in Kaduna State came to the fore yet again on Monday at about 2 hours 55 minutes when the combined team of Police Operation Puff Adder and that of the Nigerian Army Operational Thunder Strike, while on routine patrol along Kaduna-Abuja Highway at Sabunsara, had an encounter with armed bandits who were on their nefarious mission along the busy highway. The statement said the State Commissioner of the Police, Yekini Ayoku, was highly elated with the commitment and gallantly exhibited by the combined team and assured them that the sacrifices towards ensuring public safety would not go unrewarded. Let's join Jonah Malik for a sport update.
And on sports update, newly enshrined Hall of Fame boxer Floyd Mayweather will fight Japanese mixed martial arts star Mikuru Asakura in September exhibition in Japan, organizers said on Tuesday. The former welterweight world champion, who was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame on Sunday after retiring with an unbeaten record of 50-0, beat dangerous Don Moore in an exhibition in Abu Dhabi last month. The date, venue, and rules of his fight against 29-year-old featherweight Asakura will be announced later this month. Mayweather called himself the pioneer of exhibition and promised to put on a show for fans when he returns in September. He retired from professional boxing in 2017 after beating UFC star Conor McGregor. Askura said he intends to use this opportunity to raise his name and his value internationally. And that's Sport Update on MLC TV News. I am Malik Jonah reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thanks for the updates, Jonah. And on entertainment news, Matthias Ayodeji Peters is standing by.
On our foreign entertainment news, Netflix has officially renewed Korean series Squid Game for Season 2. The streamer made this announcement on Sunday, June 12, with a teaser and a note from director Hwang Do-hook. The note confirms that Kim Hong and the frontman will return for the new season. The man in the suit with Dwakim might be back. The note adds Plus fans will be introduced to a new character, Cho-soo, Young-Ee's boyfriend. An excerpt of Hwang's message to fans reads, "It took 12 years to bring the first season of Squid Game to life last year, but it took 12 days for Squid Game to become the most popular Netflix series ever." Squid Game took the world by storm last year and quickly rose to Netflix's record-breaking ranks. The series, which launched on September 17, was viewed for 1.65 billion hours in its first 28 days, making it the most watched Netflix series of all time. Although a production timeline is yet to be announced, Hwang detailed in a 2021 interview with Vanity Fair that he could see the sequel launching in 2023 or 2024. Starring Greg Chung, Stephen Fu, Paul Nakauchi, Hideo Kimura, Vivian Liu, Rama Valeru, and Tom Cho. Season 1 of the series followed Kim Hong, a down on his luck Chufor, who is invited alongside 455 indebted players to play a series of children's games for the grand prize of 45.6 billion. The gamers soon discovered that losing the game results in their death. And on our entertainment news from Africa, Nigeria record label executive, songwriter, recording artist and producer Larry Gaga has been appointed as Vice President A&R at Def Jam Africa, a division of Universal Music Group UMG. In his new role, Larry Gaga will lead the A&R division across English-speaking markets, working with Sifo Dlamini, CEO Universal Music South Africa and Sub-Saharan Africa. Larry Gaga's team will be tasked with the job of identifying and signing African continental talents that speaks to and resonates with the defining culture and artistry of the Def Jam legacy. The company revealed in the announcement. Larry Gaga's team will be tasked with the job of identifying and signing African continental talent that speaks to and resonates with the defining culture and artistry of Def Jam legacy, the company revealed in the announcement. In 2020, Gaga was one of Def Jam's African flagship signees, says the company, and his appointment reaffirms the label's belief and respect of Larry's artistry and creative vision. Larry's career started in 2010 at YSG Entertainment, where he rose to the position of the general manager. During his time at YSG, he built a career as a top A&R artist and also managed rapper Vector. Larry Gaga has collaborated with several top acts including Davido, Wizkid, The Bunch, Tubaba, Burna Boy, Patoranking, amongst others. And that is all our entertainment news today. My name is Matthias Ayodeji Peter, reporting for MLC TV. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thank you for the updates, Matthias. And that is the size of our package today. Join us tomorrow at the same hour to watch our news as we give you updates on happenings within and across the globe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV, like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, Instagram, MLC TV 2021, and Twitter at MLC TV1. For your adverts, events coverage, information, contribution, and sponsorship, please call any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join us Fridays and Saturdays to watch our special programs. Fridays 9 p.m. Local Government and You, Saturday 7 p.m. Family Affairs, 9 p.m. Political Arena and Women's World on Sundays by 6 p.m. It is Malachi TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. I am JNG Abalagbugbo. Please continue to be your brother's keeper to build a united and peaceful society together. Good day and thanks for watching.